You have known each other for a few years, through the first glance of acquaintance to this moment of commitment. At some moment you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during long walks. All those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, and somehow, and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. Just two people working out what they want, what they believe, and what they hope for each other. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we've promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. For you have learned much more from one another in these last few years. You have learned that good company and friendship count for more than wealth, good looks, or position. And you've learnt that marriage is a maze into which we wander, a maze that is best got through with a great companion. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these vows you shall say to the world, this is my husband and this is my wife.
Oh, there we go.
As I look at you both tonight, it's so clear to see why we're here. The love that shines brightly between the two of you is outstanding. And Whitney and Owen have already achieved so much in the time that they've been together. Starting with which, the many overseas holidays that they're yet to invite us on. The purchase of their first home together, which luckily for all of Whitney's girlfriends has got a girls' sleepover room. Birth of their beautiful little boy Leo, who we all know and love. And with parents like Owen and Whitney, we know he's going to grow up to be an amazing young man. And the very lucky and strong bond that they both share with their now official in-laws.
Whitney, I cherish today as the first day of the rest of our lives together. The time spent with you have been the happiest of my life. We've achieved so much together, but I'm sure the best is yet to come. I love you with all my heart, despite your, at times, questionable sense of humour. Promise to be a loyal and loving husband and dad, and stand by you and Leo through the highs and the lows that life brings us. I will share in your dreams, laugh with you, learn with you, and listen to you, well, most of the time. You mean the world to me, and I promise to love and cherish you for all the days of my life.
It's my job here tonight to take you guys on a journey behind Owen. So, mystical journey behind Owen, or Snowy as we know him. We've known each other for 25 years, since we were 6 years old. So formed a really close friendship. Not enough for me to carry the ring, but that's okay. I'll live with that. But a great job done by Xavier, so thank you to you. As Snowy grew up, he developed a signature look which he liked to refer to as Mad Snee. We labelled that Mad Snee. And that's old sneakers, very old sneakers and jeans. I don't know if you have noticed this, but he sports them a lot. Doesn't matter, nightclub, bar, that's definitely the look for him. We sat back as the guys and thought of a fond memory of Oh, and probably our best one is we were all heading out one night. This is the guys here. And couldn't get hold of him, so we thought we'd go to the saloon, which is where it was happening at the time. And we found him on the dance floor, dancing his absolute life away, all on his own. And I'd love to say he was surrounded by women, but that was not the case. So you know the time I'm talking about as well. Snowy first described Whitney as reserved and quiet, barely drank. So I'd never had a friend lie to me like that before, but I learned to deal with that as well. We've had our ups and downs. But Whitney, you've been absolute champion amongst us. Even every step of the way, she's just been part of it straight from the get-go. So our best memory of you, Whitney, is at your 30th, and Owen knows I'm going to mention this, when we'd all run out of beer, and we said to Owen, we're out of beer, surely there must be some. Owen said, no, there's no beer. I don't have beer, I don't drink beer. And Whitney goes, you got a whole fridge of beer outside. And sure enough, a complete wall of green Heineken was hidden on the porch from his own friends. So do not let that smile let your guard down on those sorts of things. But honestly though, he is a nice guy. I'm going to come back from that. You are. Despite everything I've just said, he's a genuinely nice guy.
We had a practice ceremony yesterday. They had a bag of lollies for Leo, but come time for the little fella to walk up the new aisle, they'd eaten all the snakes. Is that right? So today they had 2 bags and they had to fill him up, which they did.
Owen, I promise to be your best friend and support you in good times and bad. I look forward to our wonderful life together as husband and wife, as well as adventurous, fun and loving parents to Leo. You have given me 2 great gifts, your love and our beautiful son Leopold. I look forward to sharing many more treasured lifelong memories together. I promise to teach Leo to be good at board games so we can both beat you. As the Beatles sing, love is old, love is new, love is all, love is new. I promise to love you until we're old and love you for you. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but strive to remember the ways we are perfect for each other.
Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together, facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humour. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal. Dependence is mutual and the obligation is reciprocal. It's not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.